Hey guys, it's Greg. In this video I would like to show you Inis, the Legendary Edition. This is the third edition of the game. The game is on the market for some time already, a couple of years. So it's very nice that they are bringing the game back to our tables, especially that we are going to get new modules, new expansions that are going to increase the complexity of this game. So if you never played the Inis and you never heard of it, maybe this is a good occasion to begin and check out this amazing game. So first of all, I would like to point out how beautiful this game is. I mean, this is the third edition and I just want to give you the glimpse of the components and the artwork that is used in this game, and I think this is super unique, amazing artworks. So this is a cover of the box. Here is the board. Actually the board, most of those locations are exactly as in the previous edition of the game, so there's nothing new, but we have all those small elements that give a little bit of let's say rich addition. In here we have those golden emblems around those tiles. We have beautiful cards. I mean, again, most of those cards are in the previous editions as well, but some of new content is also in here. Just I want to give you a little bit of context of how amazing artworks are in this game. So if you never played Inis, maybe I will give you a little bit of explanation of how this game works. So the goal of the game is to be a new High King, and you can do it by fulfilling one of the three goals, or maybe more than one if other players are also on the same level when it comes to fulfillment of those goals. So first of all, first goal is to be present in 6 or more territories. So as you can see, we have those tiles, those are territories, and basically you need to be present in 6 territories. This is it, and this is the first winning condition. Second one is be the chieftain over a combined total of 6 or more opposing clans. So each of those small miniatures are clans. So when you're playing a blue player, those are your clans, and you also put them on those tiles. And to be a chieftain of those clans, you have to have the most components of your color on the specific tile. So in this example, maybe I will take this one white away from here. On this tile, orange player is a chieftain because we have 3 orange pieces on this tile, and you count every single miniature. So in here we have 4 other clans. So in here you already have 4 clans that you are chieftain, 2 more, and this second condition would be met. And the third one is be present in territories with a combined total of 6 sanctuaries. So we have those brown, let's say, buildings. Those are the sanctuaries, like sacred places, and you can build them around the map. And again, you have to be in a location with the 6 of those. Apart of these, we also have a capital. So this is the main, let's say, town in the game, and we can build citadels, which are used as a safe havens for the clans when a battle begins. So in this game, it's about playing cards. We have those cards. In here we have a cards for 1 up to 3 players, and in this game you are going, at the beginning of the round, you're going to draw 4 of them. Then using this draft mechanic, you are going to in the end finish with 4 different, in the end, cards in your hand. Each of those cards does something completely different, so we don't have exactly the same cards in this game. So using those cards, you're going to perform different actions with your clan. So for example, in here you can draw epic tail card. Those are the special cards I will tell you in a second. Or maybe this is like a special action with this Triskelion. So those are the basic actions that you can perform in your turn, and those are actions that you can perform only on a specific situations, and those conditions are always written. So over here, after one of your maneuvers removes one or more opposing clans, gain 1 deed. So this is like a reaction card, let's say. Again, place 2 clans in any territories where you are present. Both clans may be placed either in the same territory or in a different territories. Or you can build a sanctuary with this card, or you can make craftsmen and peasants. So in each territory you are present, you may place one clan for each citadel in that territory. So different actions. In here you can place a festival token that is going to influence whole tile. A player who initiates a clan in that territory with this festival token removes one of their clans from there. So it's like a buff. But I want to show you those messy cards. So for example, druid. To play the druid you must have in your hand for 3 or 4 players at least one other action card, so those green cards. And if you have at least one, look at the discarded action cards and add one to your hand. This is very messy, and this is super messy. So this is this Triskelion action. When an opponent plays an action card, ignore the effect on the action card. Just the action card just played and discarded. So the card has been played with no effect. So you can mess with your opponents. This is a very powerful card in the end, and you never know who can have it. Especially that when you are preparing every single round, one of those cards is going to be discarded, and nobody knows which card is discarded. So you never know who ended up with who ended up with what cards and which of those cards is not available. We also have those yellow cards. So those yellow cards are bound with locations. So every time when you are a chieftain in specific location, so you have again the most miniatures of your color in the specific location, you can get this card and use it once in your turn, in whole round. And we have each of the locations comes with specific card. Each of those locations does something different, and as you can see, the stack of those locations and the board that is already on our table is quite big, so there's a lot of them. And finally we have those red cards. Again, there is a lot of them, and those are very powerful cards. Well, it's not easy to obtain them. Only some of those action cards allows you to get them, and they always stays in your hand, until you use them, but you are not going to discard them from your hand at the end of the round, as it is with the yellow and green cards. The yellow cards can go back to your hand again if you still have a majority in any of those locations, but the green cards are always discarded, and then you need to draft new ones. And as you can see, we have a lot of those red cards, and they can really mess how the game is going to be played. So those are very powerful, and we have a lot of them. So those are like basic rules of this game, and now let's go through expansions, because in this third edition, this Legendary edition, we have old expansion and also expansions, and also a new expansion. So let's start with those old expansions, so I can tell you more about the components. So first of all, there is this expansion that was already published previously. This is Seasons of Innis. And in here we have modules, so we have 5 modules that you can use in the game. First module is basically 5th player, so you can play with 5 players, and basically this is it. The second module is a module that is titled We Want a King, and this one is basically used mostly with 5 players, and this is going to like a little bit speed up the game. The third module is Seasons of Innis, so we are going to use this tile, and thanks to this we are going to mark in each round in each turn round. In each round of the game we are going to have different season, and as you can see on those help cards which are over here, on each of those cards we have specific additional rules that are going to be unlocked in specific seasons. So for example, winter, end of assembly. Assembly is basically this organization phase when you're going to draw your cards, and well, this is it. So at the end of the assembly, each player may discard one action card to draw one epic card, and during seasons, so the main phase of the game when you are playing your cards, no more than 3 clans may be moved by any one card. Or maybe autumn, end of assembly, each player may discard any number of epic tale cards. For each epic tale card they discard, that player may place one clan in a territory where they are the chieftain. Then each player discards epic cards down to 3. So those are very, very powerful. They can completely change how the game is played, and those additional modules, they are increasing the difficulty of the game. Maybe not difficulty, complexity of the game quite drastically. Another module is or are islands. So we are going to use those ports. Those ports are going to be attached to the specific locations, and those ports have 2 functions. First of all, each location with the port is adjacent. So for example, this one with the port and this one with the port are adjacent. And also there are specific tiles with blue border. I'm going to show. Here we have it. So in here we have this blue border, and that means this is an island, and this tile is not going to be attached to this main map. This one is going to be placed on a side. So those are the islands that you can add in the game. And finally, 5th module is 15 new epic tale cards. So epic tale cards, for a reminder, those are the red ones. So more epic cards. You just shuffle them into the deck, and this is it. So this is the seasons of the Inis. This is the expansion that was already published. And now we have also the new expansion, Nemet. And in this expansion we have 2 modules. So first of all, we have Nemetons. And this is quite interesting, especially that it forces you to build the map in a specific way. Because if you are going to build the map and this hole is created, this is the moment where you can place those nemetons. So again, we have a deck of these. As you can see in here, we have the least citadels adjacent. So this is the condition of specific action that is unlocked with this new expansion. So when you build the island and this hole is unlocked, let's say, you're going to draw one of these and you're going to put them over here to fill this gap. And now you cannot put your miniatures on this location, but you can perform new action in the game. Because in the base game you could basically do 3 actions: play the card, pass, or get your token of one of the pretender tokens, and only when you have this pretender token you can try to win the game. So in the base game you had 3 actions. When you add those nemetons, a new action is unlocked, and this action allows you to perform those rituals, I think, and you can perform them around those new locations. If you fulfill those rules that are written on this location, you're going to get specific deed card tokens. Those deed tokens are over here, and those are again connected to each of those nemetons. So if you fulfill this condition and your ritual is successful, you're going to get this deed, and those deeds are going to lower the goal, lower those conditions of winning the game. So if you are in a 5 locations and you have this deed token, you don't have to be in a 6th one, because this deed token lowered this threshold that you need to meet to fulfill the objective. And another module that is introduced in these expansions are dedicated sanctuaries. So I already told you about sanctuaries, those buildings over here. Now you can dedicate them to the gods, and we have 5 of these. So those beautiful tiles with golden emblems, and you're going to pick or randomly choose 3 of them. Those comes with miniatures, each for each of the gods. And when you build the sanctuary, you can dedicate it to one of the gods. So you're putting basically the miniature next to the sanctuary, and then the sanctuary is dedicated to this god. And then when you are present on this tile with this sanctuary dedicated to one of the gods, you can perform offering. If you do it, you're going to get some kind of favor. And this one is also very powerful and changes rules a lot. So those are those two new expansions added in this game. So this is it. This is Inis, the 3rd edition, Legendary Edition. I am super happy that they are going to bring this game again to our attention, because I think it's a little bit forgotten, and that is very sad, because it's one of our first board games, and we had a lot of time playing it years ago, so it's very nice to have it again on our table. So if you are interested in this Inis Legendary Edition, just check out the description below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and see you in the next one.